Today, I'm going to show you how to replace this bad bearing in a two-piece riveted pulley to end up with a serviceable pulley like this. So here's what you'll need: a bad pulley, or two, or three, new bearings, bolts, 1/4-inch lock nuts, sharp punch, hammer, angle grinder, 11mm wrench, and a drill with a 1/4-inch bit. Secure your pulley with a clamp or a vise to grind off the heads of the rivets. Sorry, this one's being a little stubborn. I've never had one quite this hard. But this bearing was in really bad shape. So I'm adding one more tool to the list. Vice grips. So we've got our old pulley apart, and here's our old bearing, what's left of it. So if you can't read the writing on the bearing, and you don't know what size it is, you can measure it with a caliper and put those measurements into, and search those measurements. In this case, my bearing is 25mm by 52 by 15. And this larger pulley I showed you, this is a double roller bearing. So in that case, this bearing is a 30mm by 55 by 23. You can look up the bearings that I used to finish these. I'll put the information for these bearings in the description. Now that you have the correct size bearing, set it in. A couple light taps. Line it up. A couple taps. Install some of the 1/4-20 bolts. I use these 1/4-inch nyloc nuts, and I keep a separate drawer just for pulleys. And there you go. In under 10 minutes, you can have your pulley repaired with a brand new bearing. And the total cost I have in this was just over $1 in bolts and $3 for the bearing.